This is a breaking new episode from Furniture Industry News. I'm John.
And I'm Elizabeth. And John, we have some major breaking news that's already sending ripples through the market.
That's right, Liz. It's a big one. President Donald Trump just announced via a post on Truth Social that he is launching a, quote, major tariff investigation on furniture coming into the United States.
A major investigation. Wow. So this is a formal process. This could change everything.
Exactly. And he's putting a timeline on it. He said, let me just pull up the post here. He said the investigation will be completed within the next 50 days. So this is moving fast.
50 days. That is incredibly quick for a government investigation of this scale. What else did he say?
Well, the key line is this, and I'm quoting again, furniture coming from other countries into the United States will be tariffed at a rate yet to be determined.
Yet to be determined. That's the part that's going to make everyone nervous. The uncertainty is the real killer here.
He's framing this as a move to bring the industry back home, specifically mentioning states like North Carolina, South Carolina, and Michigan.
A classic America First play for the furniture industry. It's a bold promise, but you have to ask, at what cost?
Well, the market is already trying to figure that out. We're seeing after-hours trading, and it is not pretty for some of the big names.
Oh, I can imagine. I'm looking at it now. Yep. Shares of Wayfair, Our House, even Williams Sonoma and RH, they're all sliding on this headline.
And it makes perfect sense, right? I mean, these are companies that rely heavily on imports. Their entire business model is built around sourcing products from overseas where manufacturing is cheaper.
Exactly. They aren't the domestic manufacturers Trump is talking about protecting. They're the importers who are, well, they're directly in the crosshairs.
So you have this immediate, almost knee-jerk reaction from investors saying, uh-oh, the cost of goods for these companies is about to go way up.
Right, which means either their profit margins get crushed or, well, they pass that cost on to consumers. And we all know what that means for prices at the checkout.
Let's dig into that rate yet to be determined. It could be anything from, 10% to something much, much higher.
And that's the issue. If you're a buyer for a big retailer, how do you plan for the next quarter or next year? You just can't. You've no idea what your costs will be in 51 days.
It injects a massive level of uncertainty into the supply chain. And these things are planned months, sometimes over a year in advance. You can't just flip a switch and start making all your furniture in North Carolina tomorrow.
No, absolutely not. The infrastructure, a lot of it isn't even there anymore. Revitalizing that would take years of huge investment. It's not that simple.
So, in the short term, it seems like this primarily just makes furniture more expensive for the American consumer.
I think that's the most likely immediate outcome. Yeah, the domestic manufacturing base will take a long time to scale up. In the meantime, prices are going to go up. And you have to wonder about retaliation, too.
That's another angle. Other countries, they're not just going to sit back and take this. We could see retaliatory tariffs on American exports. It could get very messy very fast.
It's a really complex web. You pull one thread, and it's not just about furniture, it's about global trade. So, what's the bottom line for people in the industry right now?
I think it's wait and see, unfortunately. All eyes are on this 50-day investigation. The details are everything here. Is this a blanket tariff? Is it targeted at specific countries? That's the huge question mark.
A huge question mark. So, for the next, 7 weeks, the industry is basically holding its breath. We'll be watching those stocks and listening for any word from domestic manufacturers on whether they think this is, a real opportunity or just a new headache.
It is definitely the biggest story in our world right now, and we will, of course, be following it every step of the way.
Absolutely. That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in to Furniture Industry News for this breaking news episode.
I'm John.
And I'm Elizabeth. We'll talk to you next time.